with that nigga Astro Dior, the worst parts of 2024. You know, we up in December.
The end of the year, I can honestly look back and acknowledge that it was very
11.
to say
We got 20 more days before we hop into New Year.
This was a cool C at best. I feel like for every good fire thing that happened, 10 weird, awkward, and downright disgusting acts followed. But with that,
all right, talk to me.
Allow me to present to you worst parts.
I ain't gonna lie, 2024 wasn't it. 2016,
The
2018, them was
at
the
full
years.
capacity this year.
2016, 17, 18. Oh my god.
Who thought was a good person was exposed for being some type of pedo.
Oh,
This
nigga, it's just like
predatory
out of nowhere.
infected.
Nigga, it's just out of nowhere. This whole 2024, it's just like you think these people that you've been looking at, they so nice, they so this and that, nigga. All of a sudden, there's some allegations toward them. It's just like, what the fuck? And it's like motherfuckers you looked up to, out of a sudden they just turn mean and nasty and shit. Now they over here hating on everybody. And it's just like, damn, bro, I thought you used to be a nice ass nigga. You can't even handle falling off. Like, damn.
The whole content niche. So many people were getting exposed and things coming into the light. I started looking at the people around me. Me and my partner were reminiscing when we were 16. Talking about, oh bro, remember that one girl I was with? She was thick. I almost put bro in cuffs myself. This whole thing got me scared to even be nostalgic with my partner. And what made it so wild,
they can't even reminisce with his friends.
Getting hit with some of the wildest junk. If you would have told me 2 years ago that Mr. Beast would have a weirdo allegation, I'd be like, there's no way. I tell you, you're out your mind.
But that shit was fake, but like still though, why would you want to make that about somebody? People just be doing shit for clicks.
To be this crazy masculine gamer, OG in the game, over here messing with the youth.
Maybe it's time to tell my side of the story.
Nigga, that was crazy.
And plenty other people that I haven't mentioned. And there's
we
a
fuck
lot of
with
things
Mr. Beast over here. Give me some money.
Getting exposed for scamming fans and junk. But the weirdo allegation acted as kryptonite. Rightfully so. But it was such a detrimental topic that if it attached to somebody's name,
damn, cameraman Chris V
turned on them quick as
that shit was crazy.
Off the island immediately. Look at the Kai and his cameraman situation. Up until a couple days ago, dude was exiled from the earth. He tried to make a video, said if anybody needs some help setting up some
niggas talking about something, he still need work. Like, no, nobody wants to work with you, my dog.
Anyone that needs help dreaming, IRL streaming, whatever it may be, feel free to contact me.
Nobody wants you. Nobody wants you around them, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Clocking in. But a person who I did not expect to get hit with this allegation, none other than Aubrey Drake Graham.
What happened?
And allow this to transition into the next worst part of 2024. Second, the Drake and Kendrick beef. This was the altercation.
That shit. That nigga Kendrick won that bitch.
But when you think about it,
he buried him with Not Like Us.
State of rap music has definitely been more on the feel good, sound good trajectory. Like a lot of things are here today and gone tomorrow. And if we're being quite honest, music had kind of been pretty boring. Seeing arguably the two top artists in rap go at each other's neck with the things that they were saying definitely had us all locked in for a little bit. It didn't matter if you didn't give nan fucks. You either had a conversation
like that shit was on your TikTok, on your YouTube, on your Instagram. You had no way of not seeing this shit. You had to tune in.
Top 3 legendary feud right there. And for just a moment, it really felt like artists were trying. And I think we were missing that. Regardless of who you think won or not, we all have to agree that Kendrick defiled this nigga Drake.
Thank you.
To Not Like Us, this nigga was dragging gang. And
that nigga dead ass put him in the dirt 6 feet under and put the dirt back on him.
Exposes someone for being an alleged weirdo.
Why you feeling up on her like that, gang? Why you ain't ask her that shit before you ran her behind her?
At the last family event that I was at, someone played it on the Bluetooth speaker and my grandmother was nodding her head.
Okay, grandma.
Deeper and deeper with Drake responding with Family Matters, and literally right after that, Kendrick dropping. Y'all remember that? Like 10 minutes later, like the shit was so systematically placed. It was like Kendrick had Drake's phone tapped. As soon as he heard Drake say, let's drop that song, he was already on it. But as it came to an end and settled down, it really showed the influence that Drake has. This is the only person I've seen get hit with these allegations and get his name dragged through the mud, still be able to drop songs and go crazy. People was choosing sides like they personally.
Bro, that nigga do got that motion.
He was on my line defending Drake like it was his first cousin, talking about, bro, they lying, that's not true. Third, TikTok. Now before I just come on here and bash TikTok, it's definitely made a way for a lot of people.
Actually, I know
if it wasn't for me gaining traction on TikTok, I wouldn't even know that I was able to do videos like this. And they pay money on there, they help change people's lives. But what has also been birthed is some of the most degenerate, mind control
shit. There be hella dumb fucks on TikTok.
Man, first I want to speak on
dumb shit get said.
Alright kids, here's your watermelon. Eat up.
Hella dumb shit just, I don't know. Like nigga.
Oh my gosh, that's okay. I didn't Daniel, how's your mewing class today? I lost my mewing streak!
This here alone
Like,
has
nigga,
disappointed
like, why the
me
fuck would
so
you wanna
much.
do
The slang
this?
that has been birthed because of TikTok will destroy generations to come. Words like crash out, skibbity, riz. Just saying this is giving me heart palpitation. Brain rot on TikTok has affected the minds of so many. You got people the ripe age of 20 being called unk now. People are using these terms in regular.
Niggas said niggas at the ripe age of 20 getting called unk now. Bruh, I ain't even gonna lie. I gotta call you unk by the time you hit 30. But like, if you look old as shit at 20 whatever, I gotta call you unk. Cause why is you looking this old, nigga? Get some youth. No, work on your clothes. You know, put some lotion on your face. Cover up the cracks in your skin. Cause damn, you look old.
Day-to-day conversation. You can see bad hoes walk by talk about yeah,
like nigga, what you mean some
no
yeah,
worse as you
nigga?
see
Like,
somebody and say shit like holy aura. Dang, this is real life. I'm disappointed in some of y'all.
whatever
Previous
happened to
videos,
just
I've seen
looking at
somebody
ass?
comment,
Niggas
I'm
gotta
blocked.
yell
I
at
didn't
some
know what that
giats.
meant until I looked it up. And how I see it, this is only the beginning. As more content comes out, there's only gonna be more bullshit to say. The next thing I want to talk about is the content. People are doing things that if their ancestors were here to see it, it was probably
They would smack that
self-delete
shit.
to stop some of the
Nigga, they smacked the
monstrosities
fuck
that are
out of them. They saw that
Imagine
shit,
this.
bro.
Years down the line, a man is talking to his grandchildren. His grandson asks, "Grandpa, my mom said you used to be this big internet star. That's how you bought this house. What did you do?" He chuckles and says, "Well, grandson, take a look for yourself."
Bro, this shit, nigga. Why?
Crazy thing is that individual's proud of that shit. Niggas will do anything before they get a 9 to 5. I wouldn't even have thought of that. My mind would not have.
Why would
went
you
to,
rub
know
all
what
that
I can
chocolate
do?
on
Like
you
an
like
NPC in a video game. Go on TikTok talking about thank you for the glizzy.
Think of the heart me. I heart you too. Think of the glizzies.
The links.
My nigga, chill the fuck out. It's not that serious. That goddamn NPC shit ain't that serious. The money ain't that serious for you to be doing that.
People are going for clout on the internet are starting to get insane, bro. Good and bad, TikTok is giving everybody a chance to be famous. And if I'm being honest, a lot of motherfuckers should not be lit right now. I'm not one to hate on somebody.
What I'm trying to say, bro, a lot of motherfuckers that hop on TikTok, they should be stuck in a 200 view jail till they switch up their shit, bro. Nigga, TikTok used to be a goddamn app where niggas would go on there and you know what I'm saying, shaking their hips. You know, hit one of these, hit the renegade and shit. Niggas was dancing on there. Now motherfuckers over there shaking ass. And, you know, talking about they got dead up by this nigga. I had a train ran on me. Niggas over here covering their body in chocolate and shit. Like, nigga, this used to be a dancing app, a fun app. Now niggas done turned this shit into promoting they OnlyFans, saying the most out of pocket shit, dividing niggas and girls. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
Getting money, changing generational curses, making a way for their family. I feel like I can sit back and say, nigga, you're not supposed to be here. Somebody who
Nigga,
really
you're
not
not
supposed to have
here.
it is the Hawk Tool Shark.
Oh
Listen,
my
we've seen
God,
a lot
she ain't
of
supposed to be here.
social
She posted.
outside interviews.
She ain't even
They've been
supposed to have
doing
no
them for a while
podcast.
now. But
The
because
this
some skinny
my nigga right here with the red, he is supposed to be the famous nigga, and not you, just for saying that fuck shit. It was funny at first, but now it's just like, you a headache. Stop.
Caucasian girl said Hawk Tool on a mic. She now has one of the biggest podcasts on Spotify. Hawk Tool. The homeless nigga on the street I talked to the other day gave real game and wisdom on life. And when he stopped in the middle of his sentence to talk to me to ask the guy walking into the store for 50 cents, the nigga told him get a job. I'm just trying to put some shit in perspective. TikTok has made a lot of good people.
Why would you say
famous,
tell
gave
a
them
nigga
hope, but it's
damn?
making
Obviously
even
they
the
can't
most
get a
bottom
job.
of the barrel crustacean motherfuckers lit. I saw somebody on TikTok getting lit named Mr. Piss Air.
Nigga. Y'all ain't seen the video because my goddamn PC crashed while I was trying to record the shit. And we don't do fake reactions. We do first time reactions. So, but nigga, this motherfucker literally pisses in bottles and milk jugs. And you know, nigga pisses in bottles and his whole ass room just shit all over the place, nigga. Whole ass room smell like piss. I seen that nigga Canel Joseph. He went in and hung out with this nigga. I could not. Cause you would piss me off, nigga. Why does it smell like this pissy shit in here, bro? Spray that Febreze. Some nigga. Get a plug in. Cause me and you gotta fight. If I was your roommate, me and you gotta fight. Cause nigga, this shit is not making you famous. And why would you want to be known for this bullshit?
Bit is messing around with his bodily fluids, splashing urine everywhere, showing the state of his room, trash and roaches. And if that motherfucker can get lit, you watching, sitting on your ass talking about it's too hard to start content, need to get up and get to it.
Straight to
nigga showering with his bodily fluids is getting to it right now. Fourth, the
you just
body
gotta be dedicated.
transformations. First one I want to
that's cool. Body transformation is cool.
Epidemic. I want to start by saying I don't care what you do with your body. It's your world. Do your thing. I'm gonna talk about y'all. And it seemed like that BBL is starting to become a starter pack for some of these hoes. Not even making
too many
BBLs
BBLs in the world.
Themselves. And especially where I live in Houston, I see fat asses every day. Real asses, botched asses, even good BBLs. Moms, aunties, grandmas getting them. Seen a woman the other day, 4 kids around her. From the front view, thought she had 6, but the other 2 were just her ass cheeks.
This nigga funny, bro. Nigga said, I thought she had 6. The other 2 her ass.
If they not trying to be thick, but they don't feel like hitting that gym, they use another popular body transformation tactic, that Ozempic. Give this a couple of years. Finally get all the kinks out, and it's been worked out a little bit more.
Niggas need to hop off that Ozempic, bro. Just hop in the gym. That's totally fine, I swear to God, you gonna feel way better than hopping on some Ozempic.
Talking about they've been putting in all this work, but it's just statistically impossible for you to have dropped all that weight in a month, and the weight loss look different. Look at Ice Spice. At one point, thick as hell. Now she's very, very slender, and it don't look like a healthy slender for real. Like you can kind of see it in the face. It looked like she's been drained, like a music industry.
It just seemed very off, nigga. It just seemed like, damn, what happened to you?
A reoccurring name with these allegations is Drizzy. He trying to say he used Ozempic and got a BBL, but bet that nigga drop an album tomorrow. We gonna listen to it. Part 5.
Niggas.
We're entering the depths of the underworld with this one. Corn addictions have been here for a long time now, but I feel like something egregious was born here in 2024 with these niggas. Because of many factors, niggas are not able to control themselves. The video could be about me, and behind a girl with a fat ass could walk by, and you go into a comment.
My nigga, guess what the fuck world we are in, motherfucker? Like, nigga, literally, niggas can't control themselves. Cause nigga, you hop on TikTok, there's a girl shaking ass. You go on Instagram, girl shaking ass. Nigga, your for you probably ain't even looked up this shit before, but it's just your for you gonna show it. You could be looking at anything, girl shaking that. Nigga, it's just too out there. OnlyFans done took over the world and just been everywhere. That's why niggas just be like, damn.
You will see who's shorty in the back, what's her at, find the girl in the back. But if that woman walked in front of them, they were met with the same chance. They would not say shit into their shell and act like nothing.
They would just say some
all that jerking, all that spanking, all that gooning. These niggas aren't even seeing women as people anymore. They see them as tools to get their knuckles white. It's a true epidemic, a true plague. And it's really only getting worse for niggas who don't know how to navigate this life. These people will never feel a woman's touch because the life force in their bodies have been nutted out. Another thing is people saying, hear me out. Why the fuck is a cartoon character coming on the screen and you talking about hear me out? Niggas is so sick, a pig could walk by and they gonna say, hear me out. I hope to see a new level of consciousness.
You fucking a pig?
Thinking sprouts in 2025. And this Gooner rise has made these OF models wealthy people. Sophie Rain making more money shaking ass in a Spider-Man costume than Jason Tatum is to put a ball into a basket and hooping working out his whole life. Johnson in one hand, phone in the other, Apple paying, sending money.
$4 million in a month? Yeah.
Shit's getting dark. Enough about these niggas.
Niggas need to chill with that money, with paying that money and shit, bro. She not gonna fuck you, gang.
Culture. Being a freak was at an all-time high this year. Once people saw that being a freak online was okay, the floodgates were open.
I literally told you niggas literally be on that. We listen, we don't judge. And this girl gonna say something. I had 3 trains ran on me like at the age of 13. It's just like, why are we laughing at this? That's a concern. That is, you need to go talk about that. You got motherfuckers over here talking about this shit, that shit. This listen, we don't judge shit. Done. Open your eyes to what people done did. Like, what happened to being embarrassed about shit? Niggas just hop on TikTok and say anything. And they just be like, yeah, I did this. It's cool, man. Why are you not embarrassed? Like I think it just done made TikTok done made folks just too okay with exposing themselves. Like this girl said, yeah, I cheated on my boyfriend with this man. You know, niggas will record it. Niggas do that little trend. My boyfriend always hung out with his homeboy. I went to go see what the hype was about, and they over there showing him with the nigga. It's just like you just told on yourself. Like you're not embarrassed or like motherfuckers. Posting up with shit on their face from a nigga body. Like, my nigga, are you not embarrassed? What happened? Bring back bullying.
Content came rushing through. I remember the top of the year when Adam 22 had a competition for his wife to get smashed. I didn't think it would get too much worse than that. And it's not that I expected better out the nigga, but it was just pretty crazy. But the freak saw that and said, bet it's open season, because what social media had become following that was downright awful. Twitter turned from a communication social media app to corn and beheading. IG had that corn thing go on as well. And TikTok is just diet corn. It just ends up leading you to corn anyway. The app is being plagued by asses and breasts. Podcast of some girl talking about sucking Johnson, some guy talking about threesomes. It doesn't stop. I'm in my bed tossing, turning, sweating, being haunted from all the asses that I saw on social media the day before. I woke up out my sleep yelling, get away from me last night.
It's just like, it gotta stop.
A lot of people were on time in this year, bro. Y'all forgot about Sketch, right?
I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did.
He might have took the cake of the freakiest nigga out if we didn't find out about the final boss, P. Diddy. I almost didn't even bring this up because I'm so sick of hearing of this nigga. But there's no way you can talk about
hearing that shit, bro. Like, can we just move on?
You like this, Daddy? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Things that were said seem
Why
so
you just call that nigga that, D?
He's talking about a big extravaganza with a big old white bed and all the baby oil that you could ever imagine. A true freaked out man's paradise. And that what made it even worse is they start mentioning niggas that you actually fuck with. Everybody's name was being mentioned. They talk about LeBron James. I saw an article talk about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King was in that motherfucker too. But one of the highlights and horrible things that I heard was that supposed audio of Meek Mill being drilled to death. Pain that my ears felt was probably equivalent to the pain that Bill was feeling in that video. So many things were being said about so many different people. It was like if somebody even had a picture with bruh, you was kind of like, damn, well, they got him. His cheeks was getting smacked. Thankfully, they finally got this nigga so they could put an end to his bullshit. 7th, streaming. Let me start by saying
streaming was top tier.
My stream.
Mafia-thon, top tier.
This is gonna be a brief segment, so not too much to say. Also, I'm ready to
the Frosted-thon, I be tuning in. Sometimes I be tuning in.
The whole realm of
streaming was good
when I first heard about streaming, it was just niggas on the game playing Fortnite and Call of Duty and
shit. Bro, niggas, I'm so thankful. I'm so happy for Kai, Aiden, Speed. Like, nigga, them niggas dead ass just changed streaming. Like, streaming was just, oh yeah, you go live, you play a game, chill with your friends, react to some videos. That's about it. But nigga, now there's hella motherfuckers out there doing IRL, you know, going outside and streaming with their phone or doing anything on stream. Like, I'm glad streaming really took a jump, because watching people play games, it was cool, but it's like we needed something new. So shout out.
Kai Cenat done turned to Jimmy Fallon, making the intro to a stream a movie trailer. The barrier to entry is changing. Another part to the streaming that's not a joke is some of these IRL streamers doing ungodly things. There was a clip of somebody taking a homeless woman out to dinner. Said he was going to the bathroom and left her ass there.
I saw that. That nigga, he got banned for that shit too.
I think I left my wallet in my car. Fuck. I'll be right back. All right.
Nigga, that man had to go to jail, bro. That shit was ugly as fuck. That wasn't even funny. That wasn't even funny.
I done seen another clip of some little kids grabbing food off people's plates and running. And then you got people like Jack Doherty getting in car accidents and shit.
Bro, that's the thing I be saying about man, bro. Folks, it's just some folks that's just uncreative. Like there's folks out there that's creative. Like they'll think of something new. Like think of a new idea, new video, new invention, new this, new app, new that. But like, nigga, everybody be doing the same shit. 20v1, everybody on that shit. Now you got Pop the Balloon, everybody on that shit. Now folks just making it freaked out just to get niggas to watch. But like, bro, folks just be uncreative as fuck. So what do they jump to? They just jump to fucking with people because they know that's gonna get a reaction. That one nigga that went to Asia and just started saying the fuck shit that he in jail now. That nigga, he just doing that shit because he ain't had no other ideas. He just like, I'm just fuck with people. That nigga, the nigga, he just said them kids walking by just picking off people's plate. They ain't have shit. They ain't had no ideas. They just like, shit, we just gonna do this. Cause they ain't got nothing new. Like, that's not cool. And then people love to say something. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Like, nigga, no, it's not no fucking joke. You just took food off my plate. We got to scrap. Like, no. You just said some racist shit to my face. No, we got to scrap. Like, nigga. Like, folks need to chill. If you ain't got a good idea that's gonna leave people smiling, happy, shit, your fan base gonna look at it and be like, yo, other people gonna look at it like, oh yeah, this is good content, like positive content, nigga, don't do it. I know there's assholes in the world, but just don't be one.
All for the clip. Clip farming is fucking niggas' heads up. And it kind of goes back to getting fame and fortune is getting a lot easier these days. You could be the nigga that nobody likes with no morals and values. Post a clip of you doing some reckless, wild shit. Get a lot of attention, good and bad, and make a lot of money from it. And because they're rewarded for that action, they now go full steam ahead. It's been a crazy year,
they just keep doing the same shit.
That being said, man, one of the good things that happened in 2024 was the rise of this channel, bro. As well as the Astro Dior.
That's amazing, bro. Good work.